going on YouTube? I'm back, your movie guru, with another review. Uh, this one is a film. I know I say this a lot, but I really was excited about this film. Anyone who knows me knows, or maybe you might not know. I'd say probably maybe half of my friends know, half of my friends don't. But I'm a big Godzilla fan. Uh, Ever since a little kid, my dad's been a big Godzilla guy, and he kind of passed that down to me and my siblings. I love Godzilla. Uh, I always loved the movies growing up. He has a special place in my heart. And even the other creatures, I became fascinated with. And, the whole idea of it, uh, I guess you could say that they were one of the first, type of universes that I've really been, excited to be a part of and learn more and more about. So with that, I was very excited to see this movie. Uh, but my I was very excited, but still reserved, cautiously optimistic, because although I love Godzilla, many other Godzilla fans are going to know this too. A lot of the movies aren't the best, especially the recent films that they've done. There's usually always something that doesn't go right. And I will say right off the bat, for me, this one is no exception. This film has a 44% score currently on Rotten Tomatoes from critics, but an 89% score from the audience. And I'm going to fall somewhere in the middle between those two. With this film, I actually kind of feel like I want to rate two different movies. On the action side, this film absolutely delivers. Uh, just flat out, it delivers. Uh, Everything that you want in a summer blockbuster, uh, especially if you're a big Godzilla fan, to see these creatures back on the screen again, all the old foes, Ghidorah, Rodan, which was a personal favorite of mine, Mothra, and, seeing all these creatures back again and fighting, and, they really take the time to flesh these fight scenes out. Not just a little peekaboo here or peekaboo there, but you really get to see the full range of these creatures' power, and get to see them have epic battles up close, in person, in your face. So on that side, it absolutely sells. And quite frankly, for a lot of Godzilla fans, and for a lot of action fans, that's all they were looking for. You're going to see a Godzilla movie, you kind of know what you're getting into. That said, one of the most pertinent criticisms that I read about this movie was that uh, even with all the cinematic luster, this movie proves that great CGI and great action scenes can't make up for a lackluster plot. And for me, personally, I'd say that holds true. Uh, the acting and the storyline behind this movie, uh, this is one of the few times that I'd say that it actually distracted me from the movie itself, in terms of there were several points where I'm going through the film and thinking, okay, that's ridiculous, or why would that happen, or this is rather contrived. I don't like to think of myself as a movie snob. Maybe some people would say otherwise, but I think for the most part, I try to go into movies, with that type of perception that an average moviegoer would go in with. And also, I like to uh, always have that, healthy sense of, disbelief that you go to when you're going to see any movie. So, hey guys, got to take a little break for a minute. But getting back to what I was saying, so what I mean by a healthy set of disbelief is, not nitpicking a movie. There's a kind of a I believe button that everyone presses, when they're going to see a movie. You realize that some things are going to show, that's not how it happened in real life, due to physics, but they thought, hey, this would make a really cool scene, if the character did this. Or, for instance, it's a law drama or something of that nature, where you're looking at it and say, okay, in real life it wouldn't be resolved, in that time frame, but you understand that, hey, they're not going to show every painstaking detail. They're going to condense some things, and they're going to exaggerate some things, and they're going to add things in for flair. So, like I said, I accept that when I go into every movie, but even with that, I would still say that some of the plot devices in this movie, kind of had me rolling my eyes a bit. Now I understand that a lot of people might feel differently about this. Like I said, it's got I think it was an 89% audience score. So a lot of fans will say, hey, I didn't care about that. That didn't bother me, at all as much as it, bothered me. But I think that's where we're going to digress. Like I said, I think I'm really going to fall in the middle between that 44% and that 89% score. That said, like I said, I will say it's definitely worth seeing. If you're a big action fan, if you're excited to get the summer started, like I would say this is definitely bringing back the days of a summer blockbuster. This is the type of film that you wait to go and see for in the summer. The type of film that you expect to see in the summer, and in that respect, 100% say that it does not disappoint. My overall rating is a 7 out of 10. Once again, I can't say enough that I give it that rating just because, to me, the plot and the acting and some of the human villains, it didn't really all add up together for me into something that was a really coherent type of believable plot device for that film. But like I said, that's me. Big Godzilla fans, monster movie fans, action fans, blockbuster fans, go out and see it. Like, I definitely don't think you're gonna walk out of the theater thinking, "Oh wow, that was wasting my time." You will definitely get the action that you crave. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. That's my review for this movie. I've actually got a lot of films to see this weekend, so you guys will probably be seeing me a few more times. I know I definitely want to see Rocket Man. The biopics are about Elton John. And then I still want to see Aladdin. I haven't gotten around to that either. But stay tuned for those reviews coming up soon. Once again, thank you guys for supporting. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, let me a comment below, let me know. And once again, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Start the summer off right. Take care, guys.